Hi, everyone, and Happy New Year. I'm Jerry Davidsey, CEO of Presilium Private Wealth. Welcome to Financial Planning Fridays, our weekly video series on financial planning, where we work to simplify wealth management decision-making for our clients so they can focus on what is most important to them. Today, in our 21st episode, we wanted to give you 3 reasons that we are so optimistic for 2023. 2022 was one of the worst years ever for the financial markets. In fact, the S&P 500 had the 5th worst return that it has had in the last 90 years. However, if you were a client of Presilium Private Wealth, your portfolio was diversified and rebalanced, and you likely did much better than this, leaving us in a great position heading into this upcoming year. Okay. So you're already in a great position going into 2023. Here are 3 reasons that we are so optimistic for the upcoming year. The first is a very powerful historical trend. We are now in year 3 of the presidential election cycle. Historically, since 1933, this has been the best performing year in our 4-year election cycle, with an average return of 20.2% per year. Furthermore, in year 3 of those 22 previous election cycles, the S&P 500 has been positive 21 times, and the only negative year was 1939, when the index lost 1.1%. This chart shows the average return for the S&P 500 for each year in the presidential election cycle over the past 90 years. Year 2, which we just completed, has been the worst year, and as you can see, year 3 is by far the best year. The second reason that we are so optimistic going into 2023 is stocks have historically done well in the 12 months following a significant peak in inflation. The year-over-year inflation rate in the United States recently peaked in June 2022 at just over 9%. The total return of the S&P 500 has averaged just over 13% for the 12 months following inflation peaks since 1950, and has had a positive return 11 of those 13 times. Finally, the third reason to be optimistic this year is the markets have a historical tendency to bounce back after a significant down year. This chart shows the 4 years with an even worse return than 2022 over the past 90 years, and the subsequent return the following year. The market was positive all 4 times with an average return of about 30%. We are very optimistic going into 2023. We're excited to work on your behalf and to take advantage of whatever the world and market bring us this year, while continuing to give you an amazing experience. Presilium will produce at least 1 video per week on the topics that we feel are most important to you, our incredible clients. We also have a number of very special in-person and virtual events scheduled for this year, and can't wait to spend even more time together in 2023. We would also love the opportunity to serve your friends, family, and colleagues in the upcoming year. Thank you for continuing to introduce us and connecting us to more wonderful people just like you. Thank you, and we hope that 2023 is your best year yet.